Hey everybody, it's me, and today I wanted to talk all about fan art. So, you know how your teachers in high school would like peer over your shoulder and see that you were drawing some character from a show that you like, and they'd be like, oh, fan art isn't real art, oh, blah 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 blah. And it's like, bro. I remember that. I specifically remember multiple times where my teachers would like catch me drawing Steven Universe fan art and they'd be like, you should do something else. Or like even in some art communities I've been a part of, if it isn't original, they don't want it, and that's nuts to me. Cause remember, I don't know if you were like me when I was a kid, but I remember like drawing My Little Pony fan art in the middle of class and like drawing anime art, and they were like, "Oh, that isn't real art. You should draw your own thing." And I'm gonna tell you, that I'm actually on the fence about this. Listen. I love drawing, like, my random little characters, I really do. I've drawn fan art for, like, half of my life. But there is a stigma surrounding fan art, like, especially in the professional art sphere. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm a Sheridan animation student, and, I'm pretty proud of that. However, the entirety of the program, like everything you do, either has to follow the assignment outlined to a T, or you have to be the most original, perfect artist on the planet, and that environment fosters a distaste for fan work like crazy. For about a year now, like ever since I sat my arse in one of those squeaky ass chairs in those fucking hot classrooms, those classes are so hot, I haven't drawn a single piece of fan art. I haven't drawn fan art in like 8 months. I was so focused on my assignments that like I truly didn't have any time to draw for myself. But, you don't fill 10 sketchbooks a year by not drawing all the time. But, I was so focused on making concepts for my show that I felt almost disconnected from my artwork. Like, trying to be original all the time in art is grueling, and frankly, it's boring as shit. I spent so many hours of my life in the last year drawing stuff for my teachers, and like, obviously, I'm at school, I'm gonna have to draw stuff for my teachers, but you force every assignment to be fun. There's fun in every single school assignment, you just have to, like, look really hard sometimes. But the thing is, like, more than anything, being original is great. Like, it's really fun to come up with something and tell your buddies, and they go, wow, that's awesome, what a cool idea, I've never seen anything like that, and it rubs your ego just a little bit. Thing is, though, like, it's incredibly draining to put your brain through that, like, constant stress of being original. But honestly, now that it's summer, I haven't drawn anything original. Like, the most I've done is mermaid prompts. Otherwise, I've been drawing Tenna over and over again. Like, I have just been drawing fan art. I haven't drawn any of the characters for my shows at all. Once summer started, the floodgates just opened, and you know what? I'm having the most fun with my art that I've had in a long time. Like, even drawing Deltarune characters has made me way more excited to sit down and draw. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, drawing, fan art makes me want to even improve my art in certain areas so that I can, do the characters justice. And you know what? Like, if you get commissions, people usually want fan art anyway. Like, these people on Twitter, they got, like, dedicated characters that they just draw all the time. And oh my god, some of them are loaded. I've seen their Patreons. They have millions of fucking Patreon. Well, not millions, okay? They got, like 1,000 sometimes, maybe 2. But like at $5 a month, they're raking in some crazy bands. I wish. But the thing is, when it comes to fan art, the reason why our teachers always said fucking fan art isn't real art, I'm gonna tell you why. It's because, one, back in the ye old days, before, clicky clacks, computers and that, do you guys know? I don't know, some of you might not know, but some of you will remember, some of you might not know, but back in the day, you had these giant fucking portfolio bags, and this is what you would bring to art job interviews, and you would bring this massive portfolio of all your shit, all of your artwork. You would bring it, the stuff you wanted to show them, you would bring the physical paper, and that shit was heavy. That shit was heavy. But like, at least older art teachers who, like, went through the fucking pain of bringing all of their shit in a suitcase to these directors, like, that's the reason why they say that, like, fan art isn't real art, because they feel like a lot of them feel like demeaned by the current art sphere, because, you know, right now almost everybody's really focused on fan work. Like, I go online and I don't really see any original art anymore. I really only see fan art, and that might just be the algorithm that I have. You know, sometimes I see more original stuff. Like, there's that chick who does the crazy self-portraits of herself, and that's cool. You know, the one where, like, she's like a noodle, or I don't know her name, I gotta look up her name, I'm sorry. But the reason why, in reality, what the true reason should be for why you should focus more on not so much original art but studying, is because, like, just straight up just drawing cartoons is not going to help you to, you know, become an artist. Like, when I was a kid, I was drawing My Little Pony and like Steven Universe art and Undertale art, and you know what? I could have been some fucking prodigy, because you know what? For 13, I was pretty okay. You know? I was pretty okay at drawing, but the thing is, if, like, little 13-year-old me just, like, picked up a how to draw book and started drawing some fucking hands and bodies and whatever, like, I could be a way better artist right now. So I like to draw with my future self in mind. But yeah, like, cartoons do not set you up for success. Like, just drawing anime and cartoons, like, you gotta learn some anatomy, buddy, unfortunately. But, you know, I would say, like, because in my last video I said if you're drawing fan art, like, all the time, I would reel it back. Like, being original isn't bad, like, it's a good thing. Like, you should strive to be original, but if you just want to sit there and draw some fucking weird shit, like, just draw whoever you want, man. Draw some characters from your favorite show. Who cares? It's your business. Yeah, so to wrap it up, I think our teacher is wrong. You know, fan art is real art. Who's, like, this is such an old issue. I feel so old when I'm talking about whether or not fan art is real art or not, but, you know, my teachers at even at Sheridan, like, I've had a couple teachers be like, no, fan art isn't real art, it's disgusting, and blah 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 blah, like, it takes away from you as an artist. And it's like, okay, calm down. But thing is, originality is really good for the industry of art. But, you know, if you're sitting there fucking grueling over stuff, like, if you're itching to draw fan art, like, you shouldn't have any guilt accompanying it, because that's kind of what a more professional art environment brings. It's like, you can't draw Tenna, you can't draw Chris Deltarune, you're unoriginal. And that's how it feels at art school, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But draw some fan art, have some fun. That's what art is there for. Art is your business. Do whatever you want. And anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to press those big beautiful buttons, like and subscribe. You know how it is. And I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles.